If you're planning on coming to teach in an after-school academy slash cram school in South Korea, you've probably read a bit about the culture online and how extreme it can be, but that doesn't necessarily prepare you for the reality of what your students are going to deal with every day. Um, on the one hand, it seems like it's really good for them and it's helping them reach their fullest potential because every single minute of their day is going toward their academic career. They're doing something constructive and useful and highly marketable in what, by the time they reach working age, is going to be an even more competitive global economy. So, I mean, it makes perfect sense for them to speak 3 languages by the time they're 11, and to do all kinds of other extracurriculars and everything. But on the other hand, in many ways, they are robbed of their childhood. Kids here, it can be quite depressing teaching them because you start getting to know them, you start getting a little bit attached to them. You know, you care about their well-being. That's just how it is. And a lot of them are really, really nice kids. And then they'll say something like, "Oh, teacher, I don't have time to play with my friends." And you just kind of say, "Oh, right." And if you ask them, "Are you looking forward to going home?" Say, "No. At home, I do homework." They don't even want to go home a lot of the time. I mean, not every kid is subjected to the insane Hagwon regimen, but oftentimes they are. It's not unusual for a kid to finish at 10 p.m. So not only have they been at school all day, and there's a good chance they did something before school too, and not only are they coming to you after school, but there's a good chance they're going to a couple of more places, or at least one more place after they see you, after they've already been at school all day, and maybe they have swimming or baseball, taekwondo, cello, piano, violin, whatever in between. I talked to a 7-year-old kid one time who before school had taekwondo, and after school had English Academy, and there were a couple other things in there too. It's just insane. It really can be quite difficult to deal with as a teacher because you feel a lot of sympathy for them. Your life was so much different, and you know how tired they are, you know how much work they have to do, and you know how miserable their lives can be sometimes. And yeah, when they say those things like, "I don't have time to play with my friends, I don't even want to go home because all I'm going to do is homework anyway," it's hard to deal with sometimes. I mean, most of us aren't really proper teachers anyway, so on the one hand, it's like, why should I try to drive so much English into this kid's head? He's already been at school for 8.5 hours at this point, and we're just getting started. You know, it's like, if you finish your lesson effectively and well, why not let them have fun? I mean, when else are they going to get to have fun? When they see you might be the only time they have to socialize with their friends, you know? So it's something interesting to think about.